A hand-painted mashup of Dutch neo-psychedelic prog-rock band Altin and children's most loved superhero dogs, the Paw Patrol? Why not? The other evening I was sitting at home drawing important stuff when suddenly a crazy song appeared in the radio, which directly caught my attention. I immediately fired up my Shazam to detect the identity of this beautiful gem. Altin, what the heck is this? I never heard about this band, but this track was so nice, I definitely had to dig deeper. Altin is a Turkish psychedelic rock band from Amsterdam, Netherlands. It was founded by bassist Jesper Verhulst in 2016 when he posted an ad on Facebook looking for Turkish musicians. Okay, everybody could just read the Wikipedia article. I just really like this interesting approach of this relatively new band to sound something that is very old school. Further, I somehow very liked these artsy photos that I found about this band. Cool! But what about the Paw Patrol? And why? Honestly, I absolutely don't know. I didn't know them either until I became a father. When your child grows up, it's definitely not possible to avoid the Paw Patrol bubble. They're literally everywhere. It's a massive merchandise franchise that made its inventor, Keith Chapman, a very rich man. Incidentally, he also invented Bob the Builder. Okay, so I'm definitely not a huge fan of these over-cute and ridiculously stereotyped puppies, but I have to admit that I have respect of the achievement to invent and design something that kids all around the globe love so much. Involuntarily, I was drawn into the universe until my child found another universe of toys and merch. I don't know why, but I always wanted to combine these two diverging worlds, Altin and Paw Patrol, into a ultra-massive painted mashup. By the way, what does Altin mean? Let's check it. Ah, it's Golden Day. What a beautiful name. Our mashup should be Goon Patrol then. So Goon Patrol means Day Patrol. Okay, why not? So let's go. Okay, so let's start the work. At first you need something to paint on, obviously. For this project I wanted to build a nice large canvas in square size to develop my cover version of these pics of Altin I found online. I don't want to go too deep into detail how this is generally made, because there are thousands of tutorials on YouTube about how to build stretched canvases. I like to bring a first layer of base color to the surface to have a tinted ground to paint on. I always attach a sketch of my final version next to the painting, just to always know the direction I need to go. This painting wasn't made in one single work session, of course. I don't know exactly how long it took, but the process was definitely interrupted by several breaks where I had to realize other projects in between. By the way, the funny music you hear in my videos are tracks that I made by myself. started to paint the background color in this light purple, but then I changed my mind and realized that I don't like it that much. I was longing for some complementary contrast, and that's why I went for this pale green. With the help of nice tools and materials like acrylic ink, a pen, a liner and oil pastels, I added several details to the artwork. Adding the last highlights and my signature, I used the iPad to take a photo of some parts where I wasn't sure. I sketched digitally directly on the photo to try out ideas that I could paint in reality afterwards. After finishing the painting itself, I always like to add a personal touch to the borders by attaching these little panels. For this project I wanted to paint a design onto the frame that is inspired by a pattern that I found on the shirt of one of the band members. I recreated my own version and plotted it to stencil foil so I could paint it perfectly in a subtle color with spray paint. Several days of painting, the artwork is finally finished. I really like how it turned out, especially the colors that are way more subtle than I usually use to paint and really fits to this old school psychedelic vibe. But now it's time to check out the final piece.